Good morning, my dear students. Today, we would like to discuss functions of commodity exchanges and organizational structure or organizations of commodity exchanges in India. Let us see first one, that is functions of commodity exchanges. We know commodity exchanges perform a number of useful functions. It provides a convenient place for the member to trade in commodities such as agricultural products, minerals and manufactured products, etc. All we are discussed in our previous slides or previous videos. It also defines the rules and regulations of trading to carry out the uniform trading practices, and many functions they are discharged. We are all discussed here while we are discussing the meaning and definition of commodity exchanges in India. Let us discuss the key functions performed by commodity exchanges, and they are performed different functions can be grouped into the mentioned points. First one, that is insurance function. Commodity exchanges in India that performed this insurance function through hedging. We know what is meant by hedging. It's a preventive mechanism to protect the risk related. It is a valuable service performed by these commodity exchanges. It helps a lot in either shifting or minimizing the various type of marketing risk. It's a method employed by traders of protecting themselves against the loss due to the price fluctuations. The next important function, that is cleaning houses. We know it's a facility. Cleaning house is the facility which promote healthy speculations and serve the speculators from the risk of bringing in all securities concerned for actual delivery or actual transfer of the shares or debentures. We know a clearing house is an organization which offsets all debits and credits between two parties dealing in certain commodities on commodity exchanges. It's a clearing houses that settle, that offset all debit and credit between two parties. The claim between speculators or traders are adjusted, and by setting the price difference only. The real exchange of commodity as such is not at all insisted upon. This is the facility which facilitates the quick settlement of the transaction. The net claim due to the paid or received are adjusted daily or weekly or monthly basis. The next important function, that is finance function. The wide markets that enjoy and by virtue of the very nature of the transaction that take place attract or invite large amount of capital. It enjoy a high degree of liquidity because goods handled could be easily pledged in such a way that performs easily. Finance that perform these functions in an easy and smooth manner by providing a large wide market by virtue of the very nature of the transaction. The next important function, that is price regulation function. The term itself explains this function. This price regulation function performed by virtue of the facilities of its central location, enabling it to collect information from all markets and disseminate complete information regarding the price prevailing elsewhere in the country. The next one, that is publicity and information function, that provides various records or periodical publication which is useful informations pertaining to price, total volume of the business transactions, futures, options, etc related to the commodity exchanges. The next one, regulatory functions. We know commodity exchange that is based on many rules and regulations or guidelines. Manipulation in prices and unhealthy trends are controlled partly by exchange rules and partly by the government of India or interferences of the government. Indian Forward Contract Act 1952 is an example in this respect. The next important function, that is dispute settlement. All disputes rising out of transaction on the exchanges are usually settled through these procedures. We know commodity exchanges have an established rules and regulations of. To maintain ethical standard, the members are bound to accept all these code of conduct and rules and regulations. So these are all the important functions performed by commodity exchanges in India. See, this is the organization structure or organization of commodity exchange under the purview of the Forward Contract Regulation Act 1952. They are called recognized associations. The topmost authority, that is Ministry of Finance, that is Government of India. Under this government, the Forward Markets Commission, that is FMC, has full control over the working of the commodity exchanges. And under this Department of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution System has functioned there, discharged their functions. And under this FMCs, we are discussed, that is Forward Market Commission, has established and has been emerged with Securities and Exchange Board of India. And we know next one, that is commodity exchanges, and below that members, and under these members clients or investors are doing their functions. So this is the organizational structure of our commodity exchanges. Okay. Then there are different provisions governing these recognitions. The management and membership, etc., is defined by this authority. Various committees constitute to look after the routine affairs of these commodity exchanges, like floor committee, business committee, quotation committee, committee for supervision, arbitrage committee, cleaning house committee, etc., etc. And various provisions which have been amended time to time for the smooth functioning of our commodity exchanges. Next important thing, that is commodity exchanges in India. We know in India, commodity exchanges can be classified as national level commodity exchanges and regional level commodity exchanges. In our India, our commodity exchange structure can be illustrated. The topmost office, that is Government of India, under which Forward Market Commissions has established, under which Indian commodity exchanges are established. And we have two commodity exchanges, that is national level exchanges and regional level exchanges. And under these national exchanges, these are all the important commodity exchanges in India which are functioned as a national level commodity exchanges, that is MCX, NCDEX, NMCE, ICEX. ACE, others are the important regional level commodity exchanges. N number of regional level commodity exchanges we have, like Bombay Commodity Exchange, Chamber of Commerce, Hapur, Central Commercial Exchange, Gwalior, East India Cotton Association, Mumbai, Coffee Futures Exchange Limited, Bangalore, National Board Trust, Indore, E-Commodities Limited, Surendrangar Cotton Oil and Oil Seeds Association, Vijay Bipor Chamber Limited, Muzaffarnagar, etc., etc. These are all the regional level commodity exchanges in India. And another important one, that is ACE, that is ACE Commodity Exchange, that is shortly we call it as ACE. Earlier it is known as Ahmedabad Commodity Exchanges, that is ACE, that starts futures trading in 2010, but it has been commodity trading for more than 50 years. Kotak Group is the majority stockholder in this ACE. They also trade in farm commodities also. So that's all about regional level commodity exchanges. And the rest, that these four important exchanges we have as national level stock exchanges. First one, that is multi commodity exchanges. It is also known as MCX. We are noted here as MCX, multi commodity exchanges. It is the first commodity exchange opened in India. It is located in Mumbai and is world's sixth largest commodity future exchange by volume of trade. 80% of total volume of commodities which is traded. The majority trading transactions are gold, crude oil, silver, natural gas, nickels, zinc, copper, etc. are the major portion. And the next one, that is NCDX. It's an expansion of National Commodities and Derivative Exchange Limited, India. It was launched in 2003 by a financial institution. It is second biggest or second largest exchanges in India. Goldman Sachs holds a minority stocks in this exchange. It's account for 12% of total volume of commodity futures in country. Soya oil, pulses, soybean, and rapeseeds are the major commodities traded in these exchanges. The next important one, that is NMCE. NMCE means National Multi-Company Exchanges, which was the first exchanges in India based at Ahmedabad. First, gold and silver was the commodities which are traded in this platform. Farm commodities like soy oils and pulses are the top listed commodities in these exchanges. And the last important one, that is ICX, Indian Commodity Exchange. It is started in 2009. Reliance Exchange Next Limited is the main investor with this MMTC Limited. Gold, crude oil, copper, cathode and silver are the most commodities which are traded in this platform. That's all about the national level stock exchanges. Then with these words, let us conclude today's classes. Thank you to all. Okay.